The boy is trapped in time. Every time he woke up in the morning he'd start the same day over and over again. His sister would knock over her glass of water at breakfast. Dad would say the same thing. The old man on the side of the road would look for his keys all day long. He would directly tell him that they were in the left pocket. Even when an auntie's dress slipped, he'd have a clip ready to help ease the embarrassment. Repeated it a million times. He knew everything that happened in the town that day, because except for him, everyone is like an NPC in a game, doing the same thing all day long. At first he was excited. He went to the lottery and won, but after 0 hour it's all gone. That day he had his eye on another pretty girl. A ball would hit her in the face. The boy reaches out just in time to save her, but in order to save the girl with precision, he'd repeated it hundreds of times. Over time, the boy grew bored, even despair. He began to want to run away from the day, but even if he crashed into a speeding truck, he'd still wake up in bed the next day. Until one day, he walked toward the girl as he always did, but his plans were derailed by a girl with curly hair. The girl dropped the ball and walked away without looking back. What's going on here? He hurried out after her, but he found the girl's driving skills were wild. She knocked down a bunch of bikes and took off without a care in the world. This never happened before. What the hell is going on here? The next day the boy waited at the pool again, but the pretty girl had been smashed into the water. The curly-haired girl didn't show up either. There's only one possibility. That girl is not a fixed NPC. The boy spent a lot of time looking for her. Finally, he met her again. Sure enough, the girl is the same as himself. She was also trapped in this day, but her story was simpler. She stole her bestie's car every day to practice for her test, because even if it's wrecked, it'll recover after a nap. The boy took the girl to hide in a corner, showed her a funny scene of discovery. First a dog steals someone's cell phone, then a man stepped on a chain and dropped his pants in embarrassment. He was convinced that there must be something connecting him and the girl. Why else would they be the only ones stuck on this day? They left their contact information. When he woke up the next day, the boy began to design strange hairstyles all day long, but he couldn't get a response from the girl. Finally, one day, the girl finally agreed to meet. She took him out into the wild. She saw an eagle catching a fish, and that's what she thought was the most amazing thing. The boy was amazed. How in the world did she catch such an amazing moment? In fact, the girl was helping someone look for a